Hello, friends. It is Wednesday, and I am on my first day off after I swore I've been working like 87,000 days straight. Okay, not 87,000, but I worked pretty much all of the end of last week and beginning of this week. So here I am on my first day off, and I was debating actually originally driving home today. But I'm not a fan of doing that. I think I've talked about that before. It's like a 6 hour drive, just about, from here to home, and I don't like doing that after I've been working all night, and especially if I've been working all night several nights in a row, because by the end of my stretch of days on, I am tired. So, 12-hour night shifts can drain the life out of you sometimes. So it hasn't been an awful week. It's been busy, it's been crazy, and my schedule had gotten rearranged multiple times because of my plans to go home um, this week. My daughter is finishing her first semester at college, and so the plan is for me to go home and go get her from her dorm. She has her own car, but she has a small car and wants help getting her stuff out of her dorm. So, um, actually, the plan is that I'm going to be driving down from home to her college with her boyfriend. Hmm. So I get a couple hours in the car with him, and I've met him, and he seems to be a really nice guy. We haven't spent tons of time together, but I guess I'll get a couple hours alone time to chat with the boyfriend. And I am just looking forward to spending a couple days at home. Unfortunately, it won't be that many days because Sunday I'll have to turn around and come back here. And maybe I wouldn't have gone home if I hadn't already planned this out. Because I've also thought about I want to go home the week of our anniversary. My husband and I are going to be celebrating our 23rd wedding anniversary, and that is the last week of the month. So I do have a stretch of days off there. So I'm thinking about also going home for that. Not sure though, because going back and forth is a lot of gas money. Traditionally, we don't always do something on our anniversary. Usually we'll go out to dinner or something around that time though, because for many years we didn't even have the money. The only way we'd be able to go out to dinner would be when my parents would usually give us a little gift of a little bit of money, and that would be our going out to dinner money. But there were years where we were taking that go out to dinner money and going out and buying groceries. If my parents see this, thank you. We do appreciate over the years when you sent us little gifts of money for our anniversary. But some years we ended up having to take that money and do other things with it, and then we didn't go out to dinner for our anniversary. But this year we might go ahead and do something. I don't know. We'll just have to see. In the past few years since I became a nurse, we've done a little bit better financially than we had in our early years of marriage. And, um, that's been kind of nice. But even then, we don't always have the time, or I don't know. We're not really good about doing date nights. We do occasionally, like, we will go out to dinner, just us. We do sometimes do that just every once in a while. Just, and I don't really consider those date nights per se, but maybe we should kind of consider those date nights. But we'll go grab the kids' food, and then we leave them home and go run out and get something to eat or something like that. But we don't do a whole lot of other things. We don't go to bars or clubs, or we don't really do anything. Going out to eat is usually our only thing that we do. So, or maybe run errands. Like, we spent a day out for our anniversary just running errands. One year, it was our anniversary, and we ended up going out and buying a car. And it was actually a mistake. We leased it actually. And I will never lease a car again. Um, but that was kind of a fluke thing where we went out and we were looking, and some of those salesmen are pushy, and I won't say what dealership it was or whatever, but I don't think I would buy a car there again ever because that sales guy was super pushy, and he literally said, like, I'm not letting you go without you walking home with this car or going home with this car. And I wish we would have been more assertive and said, you know what, no, because it turned out to be a bad deal for our family. But anyway, so yeah, that's just what my plans are for the next week or so, couple weeks. Um, go home, come back, work, maybe go home again. It is Nurses Week though, so I'm sure you've probably heard other people talk about Nurses Week. There are lots of different nurses on social media, and here's the thing, guys, is they don't even call it Nurses Week anymore. There's a Nurses Day, and that was a day established a long time ago to I don't even know what year it was, sorry. But remembering nurses, especially Florence Nightingale, who is considered the mother of nursing. And we have that day where we celebrate the work that we do, and it's it's great that they do that, except now most places don't necessarily give us I to be honest, I really don't think nurses necessarily get enough credit. Okay. And it's not that I think we're the best people in the hospital. There is a whole host of people that make hospitals, and not just hospitals, but make healthcare go around. But man, they've turned it into hospital week. So now it's not just, celebrating nurses. Now, like, everybody is supposed to be celebrated. It's hospital week, and everybody gets little prizes and stuff. But um, being a traveler now, this is the first year that I've been a traveler. And so last year for Nurses Week, I was at my home hospital. This year I'm a traveler, so I'm not um, privy to some of the things that they're doing. And they sent out emails, and like, I guess yesterday was massage day, and I really would have loved to get a massage. I might see if I could get a massage when I come home, either this time or the next time, because my back hurts. But they do little things like that, and they give pizza to the employees, and they maybe do another day where they bring in lunch, and they'll have little gift things. I think they had blankets with their hospital logo on it. Last year I think we got water bottles at our hospital with the logo on it. Those are all cute little things, they are. But guys, I think there is you know a major disconnect when we think about what hospital administrators think we should do for hospital week, nurses week, whatever you want to call it, um, versus what nurses really want. And that is, safe staffing, um, having all the tools to do our job, and feeling like we're being heard. And I think that's the problem, is there's a lot of people that don't feel like they're being heard. And that is why a lot of nurses have jumped into travel or have left healthcare altogether. There's people who are leaving nursing, and it's going to get worse. There are projections that say there's going to be like thousands of nurses leaving the profession over the next several years. And if you think there's a nursing shortage now, wait till that actually happens. Um, and I don't want to sound like, negative Nelly and bummer and all that stuff, but there are some harsh realities in healthcare, and I think that people ignore it. I myself consider, like, should I get out of nursing? And right now that's not easy because nursing is a higher paying job than any of the other jobs I've ever had before. Whether I could turn that into something else, like doing something else in nursing, but not necessarily bedside or hospital nursing. I don't know. I'm still trying to consider what my options are. But there are people, especially in hospital nursing, leaving in droves. And I think people need to stop and look at why. Why are people leaving? It's not easy. It's not an easy job. It's really rough. And, even since I've been sorry, losing my voice. Since I've been at this current travel job, um, I hear the things that go on at that hospital, and I won't, like sit and talk about all the different things that are happening at this one. Um, but I've learned that there's politics and there's um conflict and drama and issues everywhere I go. Everywhere, like I think all the hospitals and probably nursing homes and long care facilities as well. But probably all employers, all businesses, anytime you have a group of people, if you have more than two people, that's considered a group, right? You have even when you get three people or a group, you get a group of friends together. What happens, right? Eventually, there's some sort of um, conflict or drama that goes on, right? Um, it's hard because in employee employer situations, there's always battles of wills. There's always power struggles. There's always the people at the front lines doing the work, and then the people who are sitting behind them making the decisions. And you hope that the people who are making the decisions are listening to the people on the front lines doing the hard work, and that there are people who do, and there are people who don't. And it's just hard because it feels like there's a growing disconnect even further and further apart between those two groups of people. And when you have those frontline workers who are working so hard, especially over the past 2 years, nursing has changed, healthcare has changed. Um, and the ways that people have been coping over the past couple of years, um, some of the people are stressed out and they're burned out and they're leaving. And it doesn't help when you feel like you're not being heard, you're not being listened to, that you have concerns that you feel are valid and people don't hear them. So, anyway, I don't know, just something I've kind of been thinking about. And it doesn't help when you're tired after working all these nights and your brain is kind of still a little bit mushy. So, I don't know. I got a couple Amazon orders waiting at home. Yeah, that's the thing is I can't prime to my campsite, but I can go uh order a home and pick it up there. It's just a long drive to pick up stuff. So try to make a list and run my errands and do all the things while I'm home so I can come back here. The campsite here, it is pretty. It's, a little bit cool and cloudy and oh, you can't really see out the window here. I've got the blinds open, but not all the way, so sorry. It's not great, the view here from my computer, but sitting here looking out at the window here. Here, let's open that and see if that helps at all. The blinds aren't opening very good. They're crooked. I don't know if you can see out here at all, but it's pretty outside. There's hill views and all that good stuff around here. It has been crazy wacky weather over the past few days. It has snowed, rained, hailed, sleet, sunshine, clouds, whatever. We've had the whole entire weather gamut, you know. So anyway, I'm just hoping the roads are nice tomorrow when I drive home. Plan is to get up early. I'd like to be home as early as I can because my husband's taking the day off, and I hate that he takes the day off and then I'm like driving for half the day. So I don't usually get home till like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then he sitting around waiting for me. Hope you guys are all doing great and you have a fantastic week. And I will see you on my next update. And I do post shorts. I just posted one about my deer deer friends that I just saw climbing up the hill. I do try to post little shorts every once in a while, little things. And I keep joking that I'm gonna quit nursing to become a comedian. I think I'm funny just because it's just me and I'd be the only one who would watch my comedy special if I had one. It's all good. Take care. Have a good one. Bye bye.